With the 7th pick of the 2018 CFL Draft, the BC Lions select Julien Laurent, defensive lineman, Georgia State University. Calgary, you're on the clock.
And when we look at Julien Laurent, at one point, this guy was 325 pounds during his senior season. He needed to cut weight so that he could be an effective Canadian Football League player. He's done that. Hervey rolled the dice that he'd be available at 7, and it came up perfect for him.
Yeah, it sure did. And again, this is a guy who fits the Ed Hervey mold. Big, strong, physical football player. This is a guy who played some of his high school football at Huron Heights in Newmarket, Ontario, now heading out to the West Coast. But started off in junior college, New Mexico Military College, before moving on to Georgia State. 2-year starter there. Very productive guy as well. And again, adding depth after junior Luke, who was drafted last year by BC to play at that defensive tackle spot. Now they add a little bit of depth.
You know, what does every general manager after every draft ever say? We couldn't believe that guy was available at that spot. We were thinking of taking him much higher. I actually think in this case, the BC Lions were thinking of taking Laurent higher with that number 3 pick. They went for Godber. They sit back, and at 4 picks later, they get him at 7. Sometimes it works out your way.
Yeah, I think it did work out exactly how the BC Lions wanted. And if you have this guy come in right now and he plays every snap for you, and he's a 3-down player, a 2-down player, that's perfect. But now the way teams are with packages, at minimum, he's a first-down guy playing on rundowns, and you use him as a package ratio guy. So he's going to play a lot of football and help this team's depth.
Yeah, when you look at Julien Laurent again, and just the way that defensive line position is setting up, you mentioned Junior Luke. The Lions also have Max Ford. Now they can fully commit to a defensive lineman. They've also got David Menard, who can help on the edge. So in terms of package and rotational guys, they're in pretty good position. Ed Hervey wanted to address both lines. He's been able to do that, and he's been able to do it with guys who should be able to produce for him immediately, guys he's not going to have to wait to reap the benefits of.